Life wasn't always easy. Growing up in a place where opportunities were scarce and the future seemed uncertain, we had to make do with what we had. The streets were our playground and the community was our extended family. I grew up in a small, forgotten town. It was a place where everyone knew each other, and the sense of belonging was strong, even if the economic prospects were not. The town had its own charm, with its old houses and simple way of life. We had very little money. Every penny was accounted for, and luxuries were unheard of. My parents worked tirelessly to provide for us, often taking on multiple jobs just to keep food on the table and a roof over our heads. My family struggled to make ends meet, but we had love. Our home, though modest, was filled with warmth and laughter. We found joy in each other's company, and that made all the difference. And we had each other. That's what mattered. In the face of adversity, our bond grew stronger. We learned to support one another, to share our burdens and our dreams. Every day was a challenge. From the early morning hours to the late nights, we worked hard to make a better life. The struggles were real, but so was our determination. But we learned to find joy in the little things. Simple toys, shared meals, and the laughter of family were our treasures. These moments of happiness were what kept us going. A shared meal, a kind word, the warmth of family. These were our treasures. They were the things that made life worth living, even when times were tough. Despite our hardships, I never lost hope. There was always a part of me that believed in a better future, that knew things could change if we just held on and kept pushing forward. I knew deep down that I wanted more out of life. I spent countless hours studying, dreaming, and planning for a future that seemed just out of reach. But I was determined to make it a reality. I yearned for a chance to make a difference, to create a better future for myself and my loved ones. That desire fueled my every action, and it gave me the strength to keep going no matter how hard things got.
During those tough times, I was lucky to have true friends. Sourish, Sriyashish, and Arkishman were always there for me. They were my rocks.
Joon, with his infectious optimism, always knew how to lift my spirits.
And I, with my sharp mind, helped him navigate difficult situations.
And I, with my unwavering loyalty, stood by him through thick and thin. They were more than just friends. They were my brothers. They shared my dreams and my burdens. Their unwavering support gave me the strength to keep going when times were tough.
One day, something changed. I stumbled upon an old book about successful entrepreneurs. Their stories ignited a fire within me. I realized that I too could achieve greatness. I devoured every word, every page. I learned about their struggles, their failures, and their ultimate triumphs. It was a revelation. It showed me that anything was possible with hard work and determination. That day, a seed of ambition was planted. I knew I had a long and difficult journey ahead of me, but I was determined to succeed.
As Joon started to chase his dreams, he encountered obstacles. Some were expected, part of life's natural course. He knew that the path to success was never straightforward. There would be challenges, moments of doubt, and times when he would question his own abilities. But he was prepared for these. He had read about them, heard stories from others who had walked similar paths, and mentally braced himself for the journey ahead. He found solace in the everyday hustle and bustle, drawing inspiration from the people around him. Each person he saw, whether they were jogging in the park or studying in the library, had their own set of challenges. This realization gave him strength, knowing he was not alone in his struggles. But others were deliberately placed in his path. These were not the usual hurdles one might expect. They were more sinister, more calculated. They seemed to appear just when he was making progress, as if someone was watching his every move and waiting for the right moment to strike. These roadblocks often came from Debargia, a man who seemed to have an inexplicable vendetta against Joon. Debargia was not just any adversary. He was a powerful and influential figure in the town, someone who could make or break lives with a mere word. A wealthy and influential figure in our town, Debargia had built his empire through sheer determination and a ruthless approach to business. He was respected by many, but feared by even more. His presence was felt in every corner of the town, and his influence was undeniable.
I saw Joon's ambition as a threat. To me, he was a reminder of my own humble beginnings, a past I had worked hard to bury. His determination and drive were qualities I once admired in myself, But now they only serve to remind me of the lengths I'd gone to achieve my success. I used my power and influence to discourage him, to undermine his efforts and to cast doubt on his abilities. I made phone calls, whispered in the right ears, and ensured that every door he tried to open was firmly shut. It was a game to me, a way to assert my dominance and remind everyone of my place in the town's hierarchy. I wanted to keep him trapped in poverty. I believed that by doing so, I could maintain my own position of power. I saw him as a threat to the status quo, a potential disruptor who could challenge the carefully constructed world I had built. I wanted to keep him trapped in poverty. I believed that by doing so, I could maintain my own position of power. I saw him as a threat to the status quo, a potential disruptor who could challenge the carefully constructed world I had built.
His actions fueled my determination. Every time he tried to push back, every time he refused to give up, it only made me more resolute. I was determined to prove him wrong, to show him that no matter how hard he tried, he would never succeed. I refused to be defined by his negativity. I saw his opposition as a challenge to overcome, a testament to the validity of my dreams. I knew that if I could rise above his attempts to bring me down, it would only make my success that much sweeter. I saw his opposition as a challenge to overcome, a testament to the validity of my dreams. I knew that if I could rise above his attempts to bring me down, it would only make my success that much sweeter, a testament to the validity of my dreams. I knew that if I could rise above his attempts to bring me down, it would only make my success that much sweeter. And so I pressed on, fueled by a determination that burned brighter with every obstacle he placed in my path.
One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a golden hue over the quiet town, I found myself working late in a local library. The dim light and the silence of the night created a perfect atmosphere for deep thought. As I sifted through the pages of an old book, I stumbled upon a unique business idea. It was like a spark igniting a fire within me.
It was a simple yet powerful concept that had the potential to change everything. The more I thought about it, the more it resonated with me. I felt a deep connection to this idea, as if it was calling out to me, urging me to take action. I knew this was my chance to make a difference, to create something meaningful.
Excitedly, I shared the idea with my closest friends, Saurish, Sriyashish, and Arkishman. They listened intently, their eyes lighting up with interest.
We were immediately on board. The energy in the room was palpable as we discussed the possibilities and potential of this idea.
We pooled our meager savings, every coin and note we could find, determined to make this dream a reality. We worked tirelessly day and night, fueled by passion and a shared vision. The late nights and early mornings became our new normal. Every moment was dedicated to bringing our vision to life. We brainstormed, planned, and built, each step bringing us closer to our goal.
We faced countless rejections, countless setbacks. Each no was a blow, but it only strengthened our resolve. But we never gave up. We learned to see each obstacle as a lesson, each failure as a stepping stone.
We learned from our mistakes, adapted to challenges, and grew stronger together. Our bond as a team became unbreakable. We supported each other every step of the way, knowing that together, we could achieve anything.
Debargia, true to form, continued his attempts to sabotage our efforts.
He spread rumors, pressured investors, and even tried to bribe officials to shut us down.
But we persevered.
Our determination, coupled with the strength of our friendship, proved to be our greatest assets. We turned every challenge into an opportunity, every obstacle into a stepping stone.
Slowly but surely, our hard work began to pay off.
Our business started to gain traction.
We secured funding, expanded our operations, and started to make a name for ourselves. Years of relentless effort culminated in a moment of triumph.
Our company went public. We achieved what seemed like an impossible dream. We had risen from poverty to become successful entrepreneurs.
The journey was long and arduous. There were times when we doubted ourselves, times when we wanted to give up.
But we held on to our dreams, our friendship, and our unwavering belief in ourselves.
The financial success was rewarding, but the real prize was the sense of accomplishment, the knowledge that we had overcome adversity and achieved something truly extraordinary.
Looking back, I am grateful for the challenges, the setbacks, and even the presence of Debargia in my life. They shaped me, tested me, and ultimately made me stronger.
I learned the true meaning of perseverance, the importance of loyalty, and the transformative power of friendship. I discovered that success is not measured solely by wealth, but by the impact we have on the world and the lives we touch.
Today, as I stand at the pinnacle of success, I am filled with a profound sense of gratitude. Gratitude for my family, my friends, and for the journey that brought me here.
It has been an incredible journey, from rags to riches. But more importantly, it has been a journey of self-discovery, of resilience, and of the unwavering power of the human spirit. And for that, I am eternally grateful.